Good morning, YouTube. It's a beautiful Saturday morning. We're out here, Stonyford, California, Mendocino National Forest. It's gonna be a good day today. There's a little rain on the way in. There's some clouds up that way. That's the way we're gonna be headed. We're gonna head up Trail 32 out there. The high today is gonna be about 68, 70. But that's not till like 2 or 3. It's about 9 o'clock right now in the morning. We're just about to get on the bike and get going, but we got a little treat today. GoPro 11 with the media mod. Hopefully we get some good footage. No wind distortion in the audio, because the last couple times I've been riding, it just kills it with the wind noise. So I got the media mod. I got the mic facing towards me, and then we doing something a little new today. I have my 7 here. This was my previous camera. Now I have the 11 on my chin mount. I got the 7 with a wind slayer. Just gonna kind of get like another viewpoint. We're gonna try it out. So hopefully it works. Hopefully it's cool. Yeah. So let's get going. 2020 KTM 500 XCFW. My last ride was at Penny Pines. 43 miles, so we're gonna reset that to 0. Hopefully we can do, come on, hopefully we can do at least that, if not more. Riding solo today, so we're gonna have to take it a little bit easy, but good old F-150. That poor guy there, he's been trying to get his bike started for like 40 minutes. He's I think he brought like an XR 650 or something, you know, a Honda. Cool bike and all, but this kid's on a little KTM 85 and he can't get his Honda started, and this kid's ready to go. I know, it's a shame. Okay, so right here, right out the gate, we just left Nail Track, the Nail Track staging area, and this is Trail 41. Normally I like to rip this trail pretty hard, but right before I was getting ready to go, I saw some side-by-sides come through here, so gotta take it easy. I don't want to come around a corner and some, you know, guy in a Razor or something plow me, so. We'll just take it nice and easy. If I go left there, it's like a little creek crossing. But it's Alright, so if you go right here, that's Trail 34. They call that Potato Hill. That thing is like 20-minute long, boring, just continuous uphill. It gets the job done, but I really hate going up that thing. It's pretty windy right now, so hopefully the media mod on the new 11 that I just picked up, hopefully the audio is coming through clean and crisp. Trail 32. Alright, so I'm gonna let you guys in on a little thing here. This Trail 32, it's gotten the best of me quite a few times. First time on my WR 250Rs dual sport, we were coming down, me and my wife. It was super slop, super slick, ice melt, mud. Came down the first berm, went down the second, locked up the front wheel, washed out, slid Oh, and it was way too steep to get back up and turn around. So we had to bulldog the bikes all the way down the hill. There was a couple of times I slid, the bike got caught under me, and I'm just sliding down this trail, bike on top of me. I'm sliding, and there was at one point, there was a branch sticking out, and I had just started riding. I had some cheap goggles, not even know, they're Oakley or some shit, but they were freaking cheap. The lens was paper thin, and I'm sliding, and it was like Final Destination shit. There was a branch about to impale me right in the eyes, and I stopped maybe 6 inches from this branch, goggles right there, and then like they say, eye-opening. It was eye-opening experience. That shit, I did not want to do that again, so I've been real reluctant to come down this trail. I've been down it a few times, but I always struggle with it. And the couple of times I've gone up it, right when you get towards the top, I've struggled with that too. So today, but I've never been on it on the 500. So we're gonna do like a little redemption ride. I mean, I'm just out here by myself, but the 500, this thing's never let me down. There isn't a trail that I haven't been able to get up yet. So you guys are in for a little treat. Hopefully this is my first successful run at it, without stopping, without falling, just one straight shot right up to the top. It's about 5 miles from here to the top of the trail. And then once you get to the last couple, 3 water boards, whatever the hell you call those things, they're really steep. But I haven't been out here since the park closure last winter. They might have regraded it at the top, so it might not be as steep now, but let's go check it out. But right out the gate, you're gonna come through and you're gonna dip down right there, and there's a water crossing, and then there's some, like, I don't know, some kind of gnarly soil right there. It's like gray clay or some shit, but it gets pretty rough. But we're gonna try out a new thing here. We got the GoPro 7 on the handlebars, got the GoPro 11 on the chin mount, and we're gonna take on Trail 32. This one's kind of kicked my ass previous time, so hopefully we can get to the top of it and then start our day off good. Okay guys, so I think I had this GoPro recording. I had the wind slayer on, so I can't see, but I think it's running at 2.7K 60 frames on a super view. Okay, and it's running, but I swear I switched it to 4K at 30, but you know what the hell, when we get to the top of the trail, we'll mess with that. Got some rain on the way in. I figured the dirt would look a little nicer than this, but this is still really slick. There's like almost like some sand wash there. I mean, I'm running it in like gummies. I'm running the Tusk Recon Hybrid gummy, and honestly it does not work well on this loose hard pack. It works good when the dirt's a little tacky, but like this dry, loose hard pack, it slides around a lot. Like, it does not get good traction. Here's a little water crossing that I talked about. Gets a lot of sun exposure in the summer. And honestly, right now I'm having a hard time seeing. The sun is just right in my eyes, but luckily when we making the steepest part of the climb. I think the sun's not going to be directly right at us, so that should be a plus. The 500 does great for climbing up stuff like this. It's a bit much when you get into the tighter woods, but out here in Mendocino National Forest, there's a lot of these just big hills. You know, go out to Indian Valley, which isn't technically part of Mendocino Forest, but it's, you know, right at the base of it, and there's just some gnarly climbs out there. A little bit of clouds up there. Might be getting a little bit of moisture up there too, but once we get up there, it should be nice and cool. It might even be a little foggy. Just 32, you're just wide out, right out in the open the whole time. So this trail is just pretty loose, pretty dry, pretty dusty. But hey, if I can make it up this thing in one shot, you know, no falling over, no falling back, no having to restart a climb, I'm going to take that as a win. That's going to be a pretty good success for me today. Considering this trail about ended my riding career before I even started, I've always been timid to go down it or up it. Got the 500 XCFW, there's been a lot of things that I wasn't able to go up before that, you know, I can make it up no problem now. Oh, see, the sun is right in our eyes. Hang on, I can't see shit. Beautiful day to be out riding today, guys. Jeez, got a little loose there. This is about where it starts getting really steep. Yeah, this one. Hell yeah. We almost lost it going up that second to last one there. Jeez. A lot farther than I thought it was. The 500, like I'm barely revving it out. I'm only like quarter turn on the throttle. And it just chews that up. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, that was legit, dude. That trail, honestly, I struggled on that thing so many times. There's a couple of them that are really steep, and then you turn and it's super loose. And let's just say there's been a few times where we've come out here and try to come up this trail, and then it just ended our day. So for me to make it up that thing, one try, barely having to give it any throttle, like the 500, it's just, just words can't even describe like how great of a dirt bike this is. Like, it's not the greatest at tight single track, but like when it comes to trails like that, no hesitation. Like, this thing just pulls me up it. It's like a mule. It's just a tractor. But enough about that. Let's get to some trail riding. Heck yeah, guys. Right on, Trail 32. It keeps going quite a ways, and we're gonna rip it. But that's like the hardest section of that. That section there is like kicked my ass so many times that I'm pretty pumped just to have made it up that right now. First try. Hell yeah, let's get after it. Another thing to note too, if you're ever out here like camping at Stonyford and you need cell reception, get to the top of Trail 32 right there, and you can get 1 or 2 bars. That's the spot you can get cell service at. Trying to get into the woods. Oh, there's a little doe. Trying to get into the woods where it's a little shaded, and then the dirt might even be moist. So this bike, I'm still rocking the stock spring rates, and they're a little soft for me. I can't really take whoops like I want to take them. Like, I want to charge them, but I can't. I kind of just gotta ease off them, bounce the bike out. It's too soft for my, like, I'm not the best rider. I'm pretty average at best, but there's a couple of times like that one just bottoms out. Log right there. Sometimes I want to take them and hit them, but you know you can't, because the limitations of the stock suspension on this bike. It's pretty good if you're a light guy, but I'm 200 plus, and then probably got 30 pounds of gear on me, and I think these springs only rated for like 180. So I think if we go right here, it's going to take you like where Potato Hill ends up, but we're going to continue on this Trail 32. Once we get through here, we're going to come over that little hill right there, and there's a cool little single track. A couple of tight switchbacks, and then a cool little single track that's covered up by the sun, It's getting a little cooler back here. Oh, that branch just hit me in the face and the leaves are wet. Nice. Got tinted goggles on and got pretty dark in here. Let's see, not the best of these switchbacks. Also, mind you guys, I've only been riding a couple of years, so I'm still learning as I go. And oh, little flame out with the back brake. Still learning as I go, and I'm just, you know, I work a full-time job. Like, I can't afford to get hurt out here, so I don't really push myself any harder than I want to. You know, like the old saying, ride your own ride, and that's pretty much what I do out here. I just have fun. Like, this is a hell of a lot better than just sitting on the couch, you know? Owning a dirt bike and riding a dirt bike out here in the forest, like, you're gonna go to and see places that you would have never see, you know, if had you not owned a dirt bike. Like, nobody's gonna walk out here and hike this trail. Dirt biking for me, it's the ultimate stress and you know, anxiety reliever. Like, it doesn't matter what you got going on in your life at that time and at that moment when you're on your bike, you know, when you're on a trail no wider than 3 feet off the side, you know, you can fall down the side of a cliff, potentially die. Like, there's nothing that you're even thinking about other than what's in front of you at that moment. Like, it just clears your mind of anything that you got going on. Like, I can't recommend it enough. And my only regret not getting into motorcycles earlier. Not that I struggle with depression or anything, but you know, everybody's got their own shit going on, and you gotta have some kind of escape, some kind of outlet. And for me, I come to find riding motorcycles is that thing for me. Like, I couldn't recommend it enough. Ooh, jeez. Part of that trail was washed out right there. I don't know if you guys could see that on the camera. There wasn't less than a foot of trail right there. Right here towards the end, there's a little climb that gets tricky. One day I'll get the Get ECU, and I'll get the get like a full exhaust, remove the reeds, and hopefully we won't get these flame outs like we still do. Like, I put the fuel tuner and I put the Pro Moto billet end cap, and it works pretty good, but like every once in a while you get the flame out, man. Like, one of my biggest gripes about this bike, and believe me, there isn't many because I love this bike, is the fact that there's no tachometer on the little digital gauge. So they say in order for this bike to run right, you have to have the RPM set at 1800, and it's like, how hard would it be to set the idle at 18? you just had a tachometer. It's not hard at all. But there's no tachometer, so you got to do it off sound. And it's like, okay, not everyone knows what 1800 RPM sounds like. You know, every bike's different, every vehicle is different. Ooh, look at this one. Oh, that just mind fucked me. Okay, yeah. It was supposed to go to the left. This must be a new cut-in right here. That's the way it always went. Trail 32, guys. I don't know, it might continue right there. We're gonna stop for a second, get a drink of water and check the map. I don't know if 32 continues that way or we're gonna split off and go a different direction, but overall pretty cool trail. Highly recommend. Not the easiest trail, like it's a blue trail on the map, but some of those things are like blue plus at the end, like they get pretty steep, so be prepared. But overall, good trail. Trail 32, Stonyford, California. We'll be right back.